That was probably the fastest unboxing ever on my channel. What I want to show you is this. It's the Samsung Galaxy Note 8. This, in my mind, is the best phone for digital eyes like you and me. I've done a lot of research on this, and believe me, there's a lot of good phones coming out right now. Obviously, I'm going to discount the iPhone. I've had an iPhone since the beginning. I love the iPhone. I thought the iPhone was the best thing out there, and it was in the beginning. You know, iPhones really pioneered the smartphone revolution, and they came up with some of the best technologies out there. The iPhone X looks absolutely great, but in my mind there's some real fundamental flaws with it, such as it has the ability to take 4K video, but it doesn't have the ability to put in an external SD card, which means that although I could record YouTube videos on it, well, I can only record so much YouTube video on it, unless I want to spend a lot of money on, you know, getting the top of the range model, which if I buy an Android phone, well, then I can just buy a much cheaper SD card and put that in, and I can buy a couple of SD cards and go away for the weekend and record a lot of YouTube videos. Or if I go away to vlog an event, say, and just want to use the camera on my smartphone, well, there you go. And I can plug an external microphone into this using the headphone jack, and I've got a good Rode microphone as well. You can't do that with the iPhone X because they didn't put a headphone jack in it. It's not good for vloggers, for one. But the one reason this is the best phone for digital eyes, it has a stylus. Now, other phones have styluses too, but do you want to know the secret? This is Wacom EMR technology. Yeah, this is a Wacom stylus. Can you believe that? Yeah, how much more do you want me to tell you than that? I mean, that alone is absolutely great. And to prove how good this stylus is, I have recorded several videos of me drawing on the go with this, and I'm going to carry on recording videos of me drawing with this stylus. I have done screen capture recordings and videos of me drawing on the screen with this, and I will tweet pictures as well, and Instagram pictures and everything else, so you can see the actual finished artwork as well as the screen recordings and the videos. It has a lovely big screen. The screen actually isn't as huge and cumbersome as I thought it was gonna be. My last phone was a Huawei Mate 8, and that phone was huge. This screen is just as tall but not as wide, and that actually makes it more comfortable to hold in one hand while I draw, and that works really, really well for me, at least. And I've got quite big hands, but I've still got a load of space to be able to press buttons and to be able to just hold it for an extended period of time. You saw in the unboxing that I bought a case with mine, and I do drop it occasionally. I've never broken a screen in my entire life though. I don't know if that's pure luck or I'm just not as clumsy as other people. Someone somewhere is looking out for me. I don't know, but I bought the military grade case. I mainly bought it because it has a little kickstand to it. That unboxing that you saw was actually over a month ago. I like to spend my time and use a device before I go ahead and give you the review. Why? Because it's not fair. It's not an unbiased review. I haven't had the time to test it if I do the review straight away. This has 6 gigs of RAM. It's a very powerful phone. I've not had any slowdown on this. When I'm using a drawing app, when I'm watching video, when I'm playing games, this is a fast phone. It's powerful. It does everything I want it to do. I'm talking from a digital artist point of view. I can screen record on this and use any drawing package I want. The main one I've enjoyed using has been something called Artflow. As you'll see, it's in most of my drawing videos. There are a couple of other ones that I've enjoyed using too, and I'll put those in the description for you. So these are the two apps that I mostly use. This is DU Recorder, which is the recording app, obviously, and this is Artflow. They are nice and simple to use, and that's it. The fact that you can draw on the screen while this is off is absolutely great. Obviously, I'm just scribbling at the moment, but this is brilliant. I can pull this out of my pocket and just draw. That's pretty incredible. I love that simple idea. In fact, I don't use that much. Why? Because I prefer to open the art packages that I've downloaded and actually use the stylus properly. But it's still a neat little fact. It's more for people who just want to make quick notes than it is for artists. But nice little touches like this do really add to the phone as it is. Using my phone as an art tool is absolutely great. The 6 gig of RAM is fantastic and really helps, especially while I'm recording what I'm drawing. That really pulls together. I don't need my phone for gaming, so yeah, absolutely great for me. And while Bixby I find slightly annoying, at least I can find a way to turn that button off. I'm left-handed, so I wish I could turn that button into the main on-off button rather than having it on the other side, but it's not really a problem once I get used to it. All in all, perfect for me. Here is the back-facing camera with the built-in audio. Now, I normally wouldn't use this to record. I know it's a better camera and it has the dual camera setup, but I hate using back cameras. Why? Because, well, I mainly do selfie videos, and yeah, I can't see what I'm doing at the moment. I can't see the screen. I don't know exactly what's going on. I can't see the framing. For me, it's a complete nightmare. Both of the cameras on the back and the one on the front where the screen is. All these cameras I've used for just taking photos and for doing video. They've been thoroughly amazing. I'm really convinced that you can get some great YouTube video footage out of these, and even just as an artist, the reference photos and videos you can take are absolutely amazing. If you could do 3D scanning with these as well, I think that's really the next step. But you can see the difference between the Canon M6, which I'm filming the rest of this review on, and this. Now, obviously, I'd plug in my Rode microphone to this if I was going to go out and use my phone to, film any YouTube video. But this is the built-in microphone, so I thought I'd just show you the quality of that. So this is video recorded on the front-facing camera where I can see what I'm doing on the screen. This is, to me, much better. I can finally see myself. I can see the framing. Now, I know the camera on this side isn't as good, but it looks pretty amazing to me, and I'm completely happy. You can judge the difference for yourself. Yeah, I know my hand's in the way, but that's because I'm just where it is, I'm holding it steady. There you go. Yeah, I'm completely happy with both the camera on the front and the camera on the back. Battery life, you can take out a little battery pack with you if you want to do a lot of video or a lot of drawing, but either way, I'm completely happy. As for battery life, I've heard some people talk about the battery life on this phone not being as good, but once I turned off Bluetooth and went into the settings and changed a couple of things, I found the battery life on this was actually pretty good. It just came down to altering a few of the settings. I could talk about the fingerprint scanner, the retina scanner, all the security features, and they're absolutely great. The fingerprint scanner works really fast, but obviously I don't need to go into details like that because other reviewers have already covered it. Everything on this phone is great. I showed you the specs right at the beginning of the video. Yep. To me, I bought this phone primarily because in my mind this is a Wacom phone. I know it's Samsung, but in my mind I bought this phone because it's a Wacom phone. It's absolutely great and I love it to bits, and I only got it for drawing on. The other features, brilliant, yeah, wonderful, but I bought this because of the Wacom EMR technology built into the screen, built into the S Pen, which I find absolutely amazing. Couldn't be happier with. This is an absolutely wonderful, brilliant stylus device. You can see by the video that I've shown you, by the pictures, by the screen grabs, all the other videos that I've now just all at once put on my channel. You know, you can see what I've created. I love this phone. What I just consider to be a small mobile tablet in my pocket. I love this device to pieces. And if there's one thing you can take away from this review, and you know, the first opinion video of this phone that I've put up, it's that I think a phone like this is an absolute no-brainer. It's the only phone on the market that allows you to make decent art anywhere near good. I've put up videos about other phones in the past which I could do decent enough artwork on, but this is the only phone that I feel comfortable enough to do a sketch in front of a client on, or do a sketch which is 300 dpi that I could quickly do and kind of make a birthday card of and send it to a printers, or do a sketch that is ready for approval for a commission piece and send it to a client and say, how's this look, and then get approval, and then, you know, kind of work on that, take that to the next stage, you know, for an actual paid job. Let me know what you guys think of this, and yeah, leave your comments below, catch me on Twitter, and I'll see you guys very soon. Well, thanks for watching. Be sure to comment, like, and even subscribe to my channel, LAWRENCEcanDRAW. And if you really did like what you saw here, you can see more of it on my website, lawrenceman.co.uk. I'll see you next time.